a step back by taking a scaling jungle and Nocturne.
And as expected there, Vedius, the Hecarim is secured and locked in. 2 on the cards, Jankos is coming out. Now the Undertow's available, Duet will not find a stun. That's at least a devastating charge. Continue to push forward, Wonder forced to dash to safety. The Ignites, or the burn is not going to be enough just yet. G2 first blood, the first blood king does it in the final.
Ganks, you can see Patrick has started to build up a, ooh, gank.
Oh, good damage onto Caps. This is OG on the board. I wonder how, and I wonder why he pushed forward onto Alphari. Now Nuke's gonna flash in,
flash.
stands in the side, and that's just easily done here for Origin. 2 kills to 1, and they turn the gold favor.
And just turn on the strike.
Now Perks has just hit level 6. Jankos is coming around the corner.
Oh, Jankos may actually be close enough to contest. Patrick is split off from the rest of the team. He's going to get stunned up. Patrick's in trouble down bottom. Heroes Evidence comes down, but that's one more for G2. Patrick's able to escape for now. The cleanse, as well as the chain. Starts this series for Jankos. 2-0 up. There's a lot of pressure up in the top lane. Alphari! Oh, he gets taken out by Wonder. There's a reply kill from...
Mountain, you must fight us.
Quick shot, you need to be ready because our fight's about to kick off.
All right, here comes Caps. He's jumped into the fight. We'll be able to self-cast and survive a few seconds longer. The onslaught of shadows goes forward. There's the engage. The Vanguard's edge goes down. And Hourglass will bite some more time. The first kill. Wonder onto Cole. Now Origin are running for their lives. Mickey gets Mithy. It's not done yet. The Dazzle finds a stun. Patrick's in trouble, but not dead just yet. Nuke's trying to turn this one back around. 3 on 4. A gallop, a trot, a slot. Alphari gets at least one back. Now the Realm Warp will pick Elf some low health targets. Patrick jumps onto Perks. Perks is low on mana. That Song of Celerity will not get you away. Nuke prisons the rune of Mickey and turns it around. It ends up looks to be the way of Origin. Rift Herald the way of G2.
And it's an objective trade, so if G2 can actually burn this Herald in time before Origin are able to interrupt them, it's kind of them saying, okay, if we take this mountain, if we take the bot tower, we know that they're going to have Herald, but ultimately this unlocks so much of the
barrier. As we expected. We kind of looked at G2 to play around topside. They made a couple of fumbles, but then their team fighting, their ability to...
by Caps and Jankos. Actually, Colt's going to be in trouble. Shroud of Darkness will buy some time. Looking at the minimap, Nuke
never show up in a single lane.
Oh, this time round there's no flash, but a very good stun, as well as the dash. Vanguard's edge will buy some time, but Wonder trying to escape with his life. Mithy's going to join the fray and the fight, and Wonder will lose his life. Caps is now on the wrong side of 3 members of OG. The root will catch out Alphari. Alphari's going to get caught out. This will be a 1-for-1 trade, and the kill is secured by the Captain Perks.
Ends up being a 1. He feels like something is amiss. He's not entirely sure what, and he does what he can to
spells, and now they're going to get the tower.
Great pick on the side of G2. No, it doesn't result in a kill, but it results in an objective, and Wonder is just free farming on the bot side. This is going to force Nuke to come and group because G2, they're continuing the push.
And it's not just the immediate objectives that G2 were able to secure, it's also now the next team fight. The fact that Patrick had to expend so much once he was caught out.
G2 to actually find a couple of picks has made it harder, and every time G2 make a play on the side lane, it actually ends up going even across both sides. So I feel like that right now they're not leveraging.
Oh, there's the flash crescendo. A flashless Patrick gets chunked down. That was very well played by G2. Remember, Origin, we're trying to push this.
It's going to take a long time for them to do.
And it is getting very, very low. Nuke is sticking on the tower. He hasn't peeled away yet. That's a dash over the wall from Wonder. Wonder jumps onto Alphari. Cold is sitting behind the pit. Alphari runs for his life. That's the onslaught of shadows used. I'm waiting to see if Cold goes in. Mithy's in trouble. Mithy's dead. He's killed by Wonder. The Baron's inside the pit. Cold, can he steal it? No, he cannot. G2 get Baron. Cold goes down. Nuke continues to push in the mid lane, but it's G2 Esports in control.
And we talked about the survivability that G2 have with this composition. Wonder was able to go over 1v3. Caps has now teleported in to try and cut Nuke off.
All right, let's see what happens here. Nuke turns that around. Bramble back into use for some defense as Wonder will join the fray. Nuke is going to be in a lot of trouble. It is just a matter of time before he gets run down. G2.
And now they're setting up a siege onto Origin's base.
Both times Patrick was caught out by Perks, the captain of G2. The role swap AD carry that's playing Sona still counts. He manages to find the crescendos. The inhibitor is secured.
Working around Wonder, level 17 on the Aurelia, and Caps is looking for the flank.
All right, Patrick has got his flash and his cleanse available. Here comes Alphari. That's at least 1 level of engage. Cosmic Radiance, remember, still on cooldown, but Alphari so low. 1-2 quick kills for G2. The re-engage from Wonder. He is just destroying Origin, and G2 ace Origin.
Beautiful fight from the side of G2. 5-0. Game 1 is going to be locked down from the side of G2.
And I don't know what you're supposed to do. I love the fact that the Sonateric was paired with such high damage like Wonder's Aurelia and Genkos' Olaf. They took over this game.
This game came down to one Baron call, but it was the wrong one for Origin. G2 go up 1-0 in the finals. Look at Perks and Caps.
Giving Caps the go-ahead for the rise, but by going for the Yasuo and the Kinnan, it now says...
This is a Pike! We got a Pike! Let's go! This could be a Pike jungle. This could be a Pike
or
mid.
a double-edged sword. The fact that they gave Cold the Rek'Sai, but he doesn't get to just power bar.
All right, there's an early flash from Perks already, but look at the turnaround damage. Mickey's going low, defensive flash. Mickey survives. First blood picked up by Perks.
And
CC combined before you add the Rune Rhyme Prison is already disgusting. This should just be an easy setup. There's the dash, the knockup, the ghost water dive. And you wonder where well, the G2, they pull off another surprise.
Well, Griffin did try in their final, but it didn't work out. Now we see a very quick kill onto Mickey. And remember, something that Frost was
Origins comp with the Kennen as well as a Yasuo. And speaking of Kennen...
Oh, there we go. Cold. Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted to see Cold step up. You wanted to see Cold have an impact in the early game for Frostgurren. And on his undefeated Rek'Sai, 1-1-1.
But hold on, look at the sharks. They're surrounding the water. They smell it.
Oh, here comes Caps. Waiting to see the CC. Alfari, remember, has used absolutely everything. Does get taken out. And of course, the Rune Prison onto Cold. So there's an instant reply. Teleport is down. Well, look, Origin, because they were donated, laying the priority down. Bottom, they're able to group up and take the first Infernal Drake. But it is...
And now we are setting up for a potential dive.
Oh, no. Mithy and Patrick, they need to use the Cosmic Radiance flawlessly. That's going to be the timing just in time. Yes. All right, Mithy got the flash. Crescendo by some time, but instantly killed. Jankos gets his first of the game. 1-0-0 on that Morgana. More plates falling in favor of G2. It's a 1,000 gold lead, and OG just had no response.
Ooh, looks like Caps is going in.
Oh, the flash Ghost Water dive. Look at that damage. Mickey almost goes out, but simply not enough. Cold unable to chase, but is there a reply? Alfari's chasing. He's got no flash available. Slicing Maelstrom's a second or two away. I think that's on cooldown. Not able to chase. And Alfari decides not or cannot get in.
And it looks like Origin are just being run around the map. G2.
I'll hold it for a second because here comes Caps.
All right, here he comes. Bone Skewer out, Bone Skewer in. Alfari's in trouble. Soul Shackles will do sometimes. Slicing Maelstrom will do a little, and Caps gets the dunk. Now on the back end, Perks, he manages to pick up his 200th kill in playoffs. Now Origin are running for their lives. Perks isn't done yet. Looking to re-engage. Dark Binding won't find a target as Patrick and Mithy are running. The Crescendo did a lot of work. Cosmic Radiance may not be used just yet, and it's not available. Not gonna work out, and Patrick and Mithy are now in trouble. Mithy caught, stunned up. I'm waiting to see if Caps can find the Bone Skewer. Lure in prison, just missing, just going wide. Wonder takes a little bit of damage from Patrick, throwing out the overloads onto the overloads! Wonder finds yet another kill.
5v5. But the thing is they're just sprinting at everyone with double mobility boots.
Oh, and Wonder almost picks up a kill here in a 1v3. Frostgurren in such a difficult situation. All right, there comes the Unburrow from Cole.
Got him.
Manages to at least get one. That was a 4-on-1. Now Nukeduck is in trouble. He will get taken out by Perks. The Feather's out, the Feather's back, and they pick up one. Now Caps looking for the Bone Skewer, gonna use the dive to escape. The re-engage! Mickey goes down with the quickness. Slicing Maelstrom, simply not enough. Alfari is dead, and it is a
But they are just getting outclassed right now.
I barely have enough time to breathe. Imagine what Origin have to be doing on this stage. Coming up against this type of funnel composition. Now there's a lot of damage under Caps. The Crescendo comes down from Patrick, but there's no follow-up. There's nothing more to do. G2 get yet another 5-0-5. Perks is on a rampage, and he is destroying Origin to a winning.
I think the only person who's truly donezo for Origin right now is Alfari. Playing a side lane is just a pipe dream at this point for the Kennen. He's like, please give me any type of table scrap that G2's members find him. He will be popped.
I mean, he's going to, and there's not a lot of tools like you mentioned. Frost, I've got a question for you, which I'll get to once we see if G2 decides to push. Jankos is down in the bottom lane. He's going to get helped out now by Caps, as we see the tower being taken up in the top lane. There's a little bit BM with that vote on top of it. Now the tower falls in the mid. The tower falls in the bot. Perks, Wonder, and Yankos significantly ahead.
Effort that they have in order to keep this game alive.
All right, 20 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Origin looking to engage. I believe that might be the quickest. We're going to confirm with stats. Look at the re-engage. Cosmic Red to buy some time. Slicing Monstrum does so much damage. Imagine if Origin were not 8,000 gold down. They've got themselves a 1-for-1. Here's the re-engage. Mithy gets chunked out. The knock-up and the dash away from Mickey. Now Wonder's looking to run down the rest of the team. Mithy gets popped. The shield from Wonder. The dive from Caps. And now Cole is the last member standing. G2 Esports get Baron and 3 kills. And again, I just think to myself, what if the early game had not gone the way that it did?
And that was so important why they needed to get Wonder ahead of Alfari. They needed that secondary damage dealer when they have a team composition of triple support alongside Xayah. Like you said, imagine if Origin weren't 8K down there for that fight.
Wow, not going to be the case. Cold almost kills Mickey. He takes G2 Esports on a wild goose chase. Caps 5-0-6. Gets the kill secure, extends that gold lead even further. And the rest of the squad now looking to join in.
But also think about the statement that this makes to the rest of the world as well. G2, they want to go to the international events. They want to compete around the world, and they're saying, we're ready to bring out everything in this final to secure it.
I love that thought. What a statement. Hey, we're waiting to play Funnel Comp.
If tried Turtle, but getting caught here, that would be devastating.
Oh, here comes Wonder. Round Warp will come in, and Cole does go down. Former teammates killing one another.
Okay, I tried to find the silver lining. Throw it out. You can't get away from these guys. They're too fast.
That's it. G2's glass is full. Origins is empty. There is no silver lining here. G2 Esports.
They're just going to dive them.
They are going to dive. Cosmic Radiance is thrown down by Mithy. There's some sort of engage, but look how Alfari just gets Rune Prison in place. He simply cannot get past. The quickness used by Mickey in the dash in, the dash out. Now that's good damage from Nukeduck, but again, there's simply too much to fight through. There's the knock-up, knock-down, and it is simply too easy for G2 Esports. Now Patrick will be the last man standing before he gets aced by G2. And I have a quick stat for you. When G2 Esports ran Funnel Comps in summer of 2018, they went undefeated 5-0. In the finals of spring, they are looking to continue that streak 6-0. At 24.5 minutes, G2 Esports funnel their way to victory.
What a convincing victory from G2 as they look to lead the series 2-0. Beautiful stuff from this.
Both Nukeduck and Alfari, and let's figure out where we want to slot our tools.
So of course G2 would round out their draft with a Jace. Why wouldn't you? Definitely have the advantage.
Yes.
Nico doesn't have a lot of mobility in the lane, and outside of level 6, she is very squishy. And as you can see,
hello, Origin! Welcome back to Rotterdam!
just as we talk about the 2v2, the all-in power of this Draven Galio is monstrous. They catch Mickey and Perks off guard, and they find themselves first blood, but Mithy...
Oh, what was that? Getting caught out by find an opportunity. Yankos just sniffing up behind him. Thank you for the vision toggle. Observers. Cold will be looking to make the first move here on Wonder. Wonder's still got flash available. Teleport already being channeled. The knockup from the Unburrow will not find a target. Here comes Cap to the skies. Puts the hammer down. Alfari gets a chilling smite from Yankos. Cold shock blasted in the bottom. He's trying to escape now. That's a flash forward from Cap. 1-2 kills to G2.
And it's the confidence of G2 to recognize.
Literally, because every time they touch the enemy team, it seems like they always get converted into gold, as Wonder now looking for a play onto Alfari.
All right, Wonder's going to be able to sidestep out. Yankos and Alfari going to look for the double tap, and Wonder just so beautifully done.
That was really unfortunate. Origin doing a good job of controlling the river, but I don't know if it's enough as we see an all-in the bot.
All right, there we go. Pop Blossom was used. Mickey is very low. Mithy throws up the Winds of War. Now the spinning axes are there. Take a look at the mid lane. Yankos goes down. Finally, OG get another one back. But Caps has got the red buff, and he's got a lot of damage to play with. Not going to be a follow-up chase from Nukeduck, who just has those long swords and the amp tome. With the pressure with the Draven Galio down bot. Patrick is now looking for the kill. That's a flash forward. Two-man taunt. Justice punch to the face. Mithy kills Mickey. Perkz runs for his life. He manages to get one. A spinning action just about do the kill. Step forward. That's one. Not enough. Look at the bot blossom. The roots. Not going to be the kill. Patrick has got the vamp.
You gotta run, Patrick.
He's staying alive for now. No flash available. Gonna just get the clone. Caps. Shock blast. Not gonna be enough. And it's Perkz that's on the killing spree.
Fancy footwork.
Yeah, he simply hasn't had an opportunity to get involved until now. Mickey goes in with the Abyssal Voyage. Patrick is already chunked down very, very low. Whirling Death will fly out and come back and way too late. Now Nukeduck jumping in the back. Pop Blossom from Perkz. AP Nico does so much damage. Nukeduck unable to kill Mickey, but Cold goes down. Caps puts the hammer down. Cataclysm from Jankos picks up another. Perkz picks up a third. G2 Esports are destroyed their first title.
Yeah, they certainly will. A lot of members. Ooh. A lot of members on the side of G2.
Caught out by two members. He's trying to look for Caps, but I don't even think he's going to be able to find him. Still has to get through a Hex Drinker. Wonder is going to run him down.
There's more action in the bot lane.
It's already over, Vedius. Ladies and gentlemen, they were the new kids on the block. They were the newcomers to Europe. They won 4 in a row, and then what's looking like their 5th title is going to be a re-ignition of the G2 dynasty.
And I think it's time for
G2 have looked so dominant in this final. Every game has looked so one-sided, and G2 have done it differently in every single game.
G2 have looked so dominant this year, Vedius, and it has not stopped. Wonder will get caught up by Alfari, but I don't even know if he's got enough to kill him. Wonder's able to escape with his life, and the world ender will end Origin's world, as it is Mickey that picks up the 15th kill. One Nexus away from securing that position, but they have been the #1 team all split. Nico, Perkz takes down Patrick. Mithy forced a flash defense.
We're talking a lot about G2 and how dominant they've been, but you've got to look for a first split for this Origin squad. They have had a very impressive split so far, and while for sure this game fight against G2, they now have a benchmark to work towards.
I mean, to be fair, no one could contest G2. Basically, they took a vacation in the back half of their summer split to prepare for this moment.
1, 2, 3, goodbye! That's going to be a taunt out from Mithy, but G2 Esports inside the base. Can they finish this before 20 minutes? Pop Blossom goes down. Perkz and the rest of G2, they may be looking to set the fastest win of European Finals history. They're pushing onto the Nexus turrets. It's 17 minutes into the game. They've got a Rift Herald to help out. G2 Esports, they're going to find one Nexus turret. The Shelly is going to go down. G2 back away. Minion wave starts.
They have no answer as G2 are obliterating them. Nukeduck now looking for at least something back.
All right, a little bit of a numbers advantage here, but G2 are able to escape for now. Nukeduck dashes forward. Void Rush from Cold comes out. Devour buys some time. But look at the damage out. Mithy jumps in with the ultimate, still chasing. Origin behind, 10,000 gold. Shock Blast almost kills Cold.
And you can smell the desperation from Origin. They recognize that this is the one window that they have to attack G2 before they all go back and spend all of that gold, all of those towers that they've taken down.
Ladies and gentlemen in Twitch chat, press F to pay respects because OG's funeral is coming up. Alfari gets one,
for it.
Here's the base. The team, before 20 minutes, is looking for it. G2 Esports are looking at the Nexus. Origin, they're trying to fight back, but they cannot do it. Origin are crumbling to G2. Europe kneels to its champion, G2 Esports. The world away.
Thank you very much, guys, and thank you all for joining me on stage. Congratulations on winning the first LEC final. Give it all, guys, one more time.
Thank you.
Caps, I saw you 3 hours before. I guess winning the MVP wasn't enough for you. You're also the first player in Europe to win a split with 2 different teams. Is it special for you?
I mean, it means a lot, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I feel like we talked so much about it already, but we took a lot of risks going in this team. It's obviously pretty crazy, Luca going 80. And to see us play like this in the final, in front of so many people, and we still have the confidence, and we still have the, we still go for the plays, you know, through fun and all these kind of things. It's crazy.
And that's what makes you so successful here. Jankos, I gotta ask, what do you think about playing supports in the jungle again? What do you think about having to play supports in the jungle again? Nice memories, I guess.
Honestly, I mean, my team is really good, right? So I just picked Morgana, wave cleared bot lane, and it was really boring, but we won, so I'm happy. Well,
go ahead.
at least it was not Brom.
At least it was not Brom.
I think we were a good bot lane.
This is also important for you. I mean, this is your first title as a champion. I mean, guys, you've been playing for 7 years. This is your first title. How happy are you right now?
I think I was really calm in game by the end of game 3 because I knew that we will win. So right now I'm actually I'm not very emotional. I'm just very happy that we won, I guess. But my eyes are on MSI because I never ever played against Faker in a serious game. And even though I'm a jungler, I kind of want to go to MSI and play, you know.
We'll get back to MSI later. Now, I turn to the coach. I mean, props to you also. You built an amazing team. How proud are you right now of your team and the guys and what they pulled today?
I mean, of course you're proud if you go with those guys for half a year. They're really annoying, but in the end it worked out. So I'm happy, but at the same time, 4 more weeks, especially with Caps and Jankos, could be a bit rough on my nerves. But of course, such a final is amazing.
Can you talk me through what happened in game 2, please? Because nobody was expecting a draft like that. Can you talk me through what happened in game 2? Because nobody was expecting a draft like that.
I mean, in game 2, basically, we went into the game and said, okay, Stoner turret is a thing. It's really annoying. What else is annoying? So funnel. And we had experience from last year, and so we just out-annoyed them.
And it's a headache for every analyst out there. I was hearing backstage that G2 may be the best team Europe has seen ever. Do you agree, Caps?
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to prove that at MSI, right? So I think we definitely have the potential, but I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. We still have a lot of teams to beat. Faker is also there, you know, so gonna have to win some games first.
Yeah, you'll be playing against the likes of Team Liquid, T1 you mentioned. And I guess you also want to take your revenge on IG if they qualify.
Yeah, so I'm a bit mixed, right? Because I kind of want IG to win, but then again, then my dream doesn't go true, so I'm a bit split, honestly, in the JG-IG series.
Jankos, what are your thoughts on the teams that already qualified to MSI?
I mean, like I mentioned before, I can't wait to play SKT. Except for that, either it's, you know, IG or JG, which, you know, are 2 very good teams as well. So, I mean, we'll just practice, we'll go for Korean bootcamp and just try to do our best.
There's also NA.
Oh, well, I guess that's kind of irrelevant, I guess, like.
You heard it first here. No vacation before MSI this time, please. So what are you guys going to do? Prepare in Korea?
Yeah, the plan is to go for Korea for 2 weeks, I believe, and from there we go to Vietnam. And hopefully we can learn a lot because, of course, every team there will be really good. And we still have things to work on, so we're really happy going there.
Well, I wish you good luck on that, and I'm really looking forward to see you in MSI. Guys, one more time for G2 Esports. Now back to the casters. Take it away, guys.
Thank you very much, Law, and congratulations once again. Look at the celebrations on stage. For Caps and for Perks, winning is standard. But he's done it in 2 roles. And Perks and Caps have brought Mickey, Wonder, and Jankos.
I don't know, Trevor, that doesn't look like a standard reaction. I think you kind of underlined it with the fact that Perks is able to do it so many times. This G2 roster was built around him. We kind of talk about, you know, the star players, the players that are continuously left over on these rosters. You know, Upset for Schalke, Kabe for Splice, and G2 and Perks go synonymous hand in hand. And to move from mid lane to ADC, he just proved all the haters wrong. I can do it in both positions.
About those power rankings before the split began, Perks has got something to say about it.
But one of the things for me is, you know, many fans like to joke about how we talk about the kings of Europe. But when you win a title, you become the kings.
Yes.
But for me, this era, this kingdom looks one that looks to be controlled with a firm hand. Because this G2 looks so scary. I'm so fascinated to see how long